Hi, and welcome to the Divinely Inspired Woman podcast. I am your host, Patricia Wald-Hopkins. I am a modern mystic, and I am here to share with you the beautiful wisdom and stories from women that desire to lead their lives inspired by the divine within them. The divinely inspired woman is devoted to walking the path of her soul's calling, tuning into the divinity within to navigate life with ease and grace through all circumstances. She cultivates beauty in her daily life. She is here to share the most authentic self each day through thick and thin. So I hope you'll enjoy our show today and that you will leave with an infusion of inspiration for your soul and for your day and living your life. Hello, my name is Patricia Wald-Hopkins, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about an upcoming book that is going to be, it's a collaborative book that I'm a part of, that is curated by Radhaa Publishing House, and it's called Stories of the Goddess, Divine Feminine Frequency Keepers. And my chapter is titled Anointing Oils of the Goddess. And so I just wanted to share a little bit about what inspired me to be a part of this collaborative project, and why I really feel that you're going to want to get your hands on this book. It's going to pre-release, as I said, March 23rd. The Kindle version will be available at some point after that. It starts out at 99 cents. So it's got, some amazing stories in it from a lot of different powerful goddess-inspired women. And my journey through this process has been with connecting with the alchemy of Isis, and that magic of being in the magic, even when you're, a wife and a mother and have a job that's out in the public, and, doing, work in sectors that maybe are a little bit challenging, or have been. It's sometimes challenging for women to speak up and have a voice in decision making, which has, gotten a lot better. But so my journey has been about, for me, embodying that alchemy to have my voice out in the world, to feel confident in that. And part of that, is my story of using essential oils and the alchemy of essential oils to embody divine feminine frequencies, and how I work with others to support them to do that as well. So I think one of the biggest impacts embodying the essence of the divine feminine has had on my life is that it has given me a deeper connection to the natural flow of life, which has allowed me to really let go of those limiting beliefs that kept me from, using my voice to share the wisdom that wants to come through me, especially with, matters of Gaian wisdom, of earth wisdom. And so the divine feminine, being an aspect of Gaia herself, is been really supportive for me to know that everything I do can be supported by the energies of the mother, of Gaia, um, which gives me more strength and alignment to speak from a place of integrity and authenticity. And so, like, the way that I integrate this energy, this feminine power and wisdom into my personal and professional life is always taking that, like, a sacred pause and just allowing and opening space and intentionally asking for guidance and inspiration from the goddess, from source, from spirit, because it's from that place of openness and receptivity that I'm able to surrender to a deeper path, a sacred feminine and path of love, rather than one necessarily just from an analytical solving of problems. So that's a lot how I use it in my professional life, as well as also, with one-on-one with clients in my own spiritual mentoring and healing business, is more, tuning into the finer aspects of their nature, those things that are not, you can't necessarily see or hear, but you feel. So the divine feminine has allowed me to communicate with others in that way, that more intuitive, feeling sense way. And so I really feel that it's important for the divine feminine to have a role to create a better world at this time, is because it allows for that softer. And when I say soft, I don't mean that it's weak in any way. It's strong, but it's soft. And that's the kind of architecture of the heart that wants to take root in the world today, in the fertile soils of Mama Gaia, leaving behind the old way of living life that was completely created, from the headspace, so that we really have a sense of connectedness to all other beings and creatures and parts of Gaia, a loving relationship with them, and a responsibility to live in a more loving and sustainable and symbiotic way with all the creatures of Earth and all the resources. So I really feel the divine feminine has an important role in creating a better world in that way. I also feel that the goddess is awakening and rising today in the hearts of women who are willing to speak up for the change that is needed at this time to bring back the ways that harmonize rather than exclude, other perspectives of all of life. And I want to talk a little bit about how important the sisterhood and the community is around a goddess's journey. I mean, in this particular container here of writing this book, I experienced a lot of healing and a regaining of trust, that women can be here for one another and support one another rather than in competition with one another. So it was really healing to feel that and to have my heart receive the goddess frequency of other women's to expand what I hold within myself and connect me more deeply to others. And I really feel that this experience, writing this book with Radhaa Publishing House, was very transformational. It was a deep, revelatory journey for me of the wisdom that was within my heart. And as I said, the ability to connect deeply to the hearts of other women. And I just felt like, Radhaa Publishing House provided tools and the structure and the support that I needed to feel comfortable to share my story and to do it, with ease and grace, and really to connect to so many other people in a way that I would not have been able to do on my own. And for that, I'm very grateful. And I just received so many gifts from being in a group of such amazing, beautiful, powerful goddess women. And as I said, the collaborative process of a publishing house is, the benefit is to know that you do have a story to tell and that it matters, and that if you find the publishing house that matches your frequency, your values, it can really help you to share your message in a way, again, that you can't do on your own. And so I hope that you will get this book and read a little actually read everyone's chapter and learn a little bit about all the different ways that you can be a divine feminine frequency holder through these stories of the goddess, and just know that you have your own frequency to share and begin to do that. And so if you'd like to know more about my work, you can find me at patriciawaldhopkins.com. And I offer a variety of activations and mentorships around embodying your voice of Gaia using various modalities, including butterfly healing, Gene Keys, human design. And this is all to enable, my clients to find that deeper connection to their authentic voice that is in harmony with Gaia, and to know and realize that in this process, it actually supports their life to be much more deeply satisfying and joyful and rich, because it's in harmony with all. So thank you for listening today. And again, I will post the links so that you can get this this book and just receive all this amazing wisdom from this group of women. Thank you. Thank you for listening to this episode of The Divinely Inspired Woman. Again, I am your host, Patricia Wald-Hopkins, and I am so glad that you joined us here today. I hope you left with some soul food to inspire your daily life. And if you would like to learn more about my work, please check out my website, patriciawaldhopkins.com, and you can find out more about my divinely inspired practice and tools. So, thank you again. Have a beautiful day. Hi. I'm dropping in here with an announcement about a program, a new mentorship that I am offering. It's called Voices of Gaia, and it's about bringing your voice, your leadership, your life in alignment with Gaia's guidance. So if you feel called to learn more about this program, it's a beautiful, rich program where we dive into your essence, and if you so desire, we develop your business around it and really blossom into your whole lifestyle, this wisdom from Gaia that wants to be spoken through you. So if you feel called, reach out to me at patricia@patriciawaldhopkins.com. That's patricia@patriciawaldhopkins.com. There's no hyphen between Wald and Hopkins. And I would just love to hear from you and see if this is a good fit. So thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful day.